Welcome to Sim Racing Alliance. I'm sure you're accustomed to seeing parental ratings in the upper left-hand corner of your TV screen when you begin to watch a program. These ratings are in place to ensure the content is appropriate for the members of your family that will be viewing the program. Many of you have asked if we could provide ratings for our broadcasts so you can determine if our show is a good fit for your family. We use a complex formula to assign ratings to our broadcasts, and I hope this explanation is helpful. For the race you're about to watch, we've assigned the following ratings. First, this race is rated S for speed. SRA's GT Challenge's top divisions are among the most competitive in North America. Second, this race is rated E for excitement. Soon you'll see over 40 cars hurtling toward turn 1 to start the race. This is sure to get you on the edge of your seat, and you'll be there until the last lap is complete. Next, this race is rated X for exhilarating. Watch while some of the best sim racers attempt to race side by side and make unthinkable passes. And last, this race is rated Y, for you can't beat this with a stick. This is the best sim racing you'll see on any platform. So with that, we hope our explanation has been helpful to make sure that our program is suitable for your family. Stay tuned. SRA will be with you in a moment. And light them up. You know what night it is.
Welcome back to the beginning of another Sim Racing Alliance season. It's been a long break, and we're back.
But it's been quite a long break, and I think you, me, and everybody involved with tonight's action is super excited to get going.
So they got a straight fight the rest of the night. He's going to have to make a move. That's a Punterino.
Serious pressure from Lustra.
Trying to switch on the inside. So when he goes on the inside for the defense, oh my goodness, right in between.
He's going to dive to the inside of both of them. They're going to go three wide corner.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome back for round 4 of Sim Racing Alliance's GT3 Team Series, Season 9. As usual, I'm Jess Osborne, and I'm joined by my teammate, Selena Boonstra. Welcome back.
Hello, hello. It's great to be back for another week of the SRA GT3 Team Series. Back in for round 4, I believe. So,
be halfway done.
Exciting. Yeah, we're halfway there. Can you believe it?
I cannot. And not just by Selena, I'm joined by, we have a guest in the booth, Ed Kerstetter. Welcome.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Drivers are completing their warm-ups right now, the last second. We're going to jump straight into it. We can get into the points in a minute. I believe they're hitting the track right now, aren't they? Yes, they are.
Yep.
So here's our silver drivers chilling, or our gold drivers chomping at the bit, waiting. Brendan Chan last out the gate. Who's leading? 444. Colin Dunham. You know what? Why don't we just start with an onboard? Because there's no getting around it. We just gotta come to grips with the fact that this is a wet race, one of the few ones we're gonna have this whole season, and we know from experience last night that it is gonna be pure chaos. It's a great equalizer. It's gonna make this most of the relatively fast people a lot slower, and it's just gonna be real deviation from the norm for performance. I think it's almost anybody's race if I don't look at the prior statistics on this.
Yeah, especially in the wet, it's going to be literally anybody's game because you don't know who's going to spin out or be consistent.
You can go 58 minutes and be fine, and those last 2 minutes disaster, whether it be a wreck or just racking up penalties.
Yeah, from personal experience. Yeah. Final lap. Yeah. Drive through.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah. It's
Go
gone
Comic
now.
Racing. That's right, Mindhunter. Go Comic Racing.
Exactly.
Final corner for Dunham. What's it going to be for his first banker in the first of the quali? Where's the bar going to be set? Oh, well, oh, never mind. I thought he was invalid. He's not. And it's going to be... They're setting 137s out the gate? They haven't even rubbered in the track. They haven't even warmed up the tires. They're going so fast. 37.8 from Brian Anderson. Crazy.
What?
This is crazy.
What?
I don't get
And
it.
in a half hour, it's gonna rain more. That is very crazy.
Yeah, like, the track isn't that dry. Look at it. This is like light-ish, medium-ish wet.
Yeah.
It's not dry.
Very wet.
Out lap for these conditions for sure, right out of the gate.
Already big improvements on the next lap. Matt Anastasi, he's up half a second now. And he's not alone with the big improvements. Colin Dunham is looking to take provisional pole back. He's oh, he had it for a moment. He had the delta necessary to take it off Josh, but he's a hair behind now.
And looks like Matt is up by 6/10 so far. Coming into Sector 3 momentarily. He's holding up pretty steady. For the most part, anyway.
Calling around the final corner, and he's half a tenth away from snagging provisional pole back. Very tight right now. Top four drivers, just a tenth between them. Silver drivers already getting quite competitive.
The sweat is coming.
Brian Anderson knocks that bar down another 3/10, and Matt Anastasi another 4. We're about to hit the 36s. These guys are fast. I don't get it. I don't have any more complicated words to put for it. They're just fast. What is going on?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, with a 137.1, nearly a 136.
Did this division have an overweighted share of practice laps? I wonder. I want to see the statistics. I bet this division was sweaty. They've been practicing, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I can clearly see it. Like, the times they are doing, popping up with nearly 136s. My mind just cannot comprehend that. Flabbergasted.
Brian Anderson's gonna do it again, taking it back. Brian coming back with a decent reappearance after a pretty weak week 2. But it looks like on average he scores about 40-ish points a week. Looks like he's slated to do at least that again this week. What's this? Our own Defender Shark, yellow flags? Looks like he bailed out on his lap at the in Sector 3 before the final corner. And he's going to try again, and yes, he was on it. If not already, he's on an invalid lap now.
Just more time to say, comic racing hype.
Right, that's right.
Let's go, you got this, Shark.
Ollie Hartman about to cross the line, improving by 6/10. That's halfway, getting him the provisional pole. E3. That gap, though, there's a big rift between Anderson and Hartman. Whole half second, a lot of time for the people behind to fill, and they will. Oh, Brian Anderson driving off track at the end of Sector 1. I wonder if that was understeer or probably.
Yeah.
And, sir, if you're mowing the lawn, that's the sand. The lawn is on the strip by the track.
And it's not a ideal day to go beach either. Very wet
For a
out.
moment, he was holding up Matt, but he ducks out of the way, and it looks like he's all clear now to get rolling.
Looks like he'll probably have time for another 2 laps. I'm doing the math right. We'll still get 2 more chances to pull back pole.
Nobody really improving greatly on their lap, except for Sean Williams, who's found 4/10. That would put him around the pace of Paulie Hartman right now. Oh, Brandon Chan's making a liar out of me, though. Got Chan having a pretty consistent season so far. Performances over the last 3 weeks. Him in P14 in the driver's standings. Up to P4 for this quali. Oh, look, he's cooking. We just had to give him time. Give the king some time. He's cooking. He's got 7/10 up on his delta now. That's good enough for P3 off Sean Williams. See Purple 11 saying, Banderson? You take that back. We would never ban Brian. Matt Anastasi, yellow flagged off track. What happened here? Ooh. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's clearly pushing. Oh, he just drives off track. How boring. Give us a show. Don't do that. Oh, is it because his time's up? Have I not been paying attention? Oh, it's about to be, though. 3 seconds, and now our gold drivers are going to be taking the field.
And it is showtime for the gold drivers.
Always a competition, getting out there first.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Josh is going to set a good lap here, jump up the leaderboard. Goes to second.
Yes, he is.
Pretty clutch lap there at the end.
37.1. Kelvin Lau back after a no-show last week. Good to see you back for Madhouse Racing.
Love to see a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback, though.
Yep.
Where's Evan Kim? He showed up, but he didn't finish last week. Throwing in the towel this week as well? I don't see him.
Doug as well. I don't think I see Doug at all.
Where are the admins? Well, here's one. Jason Allen for Plan E Mellow Yellow Racing. He's going to be the first one out for the golds. He deserves it. He does a lot of good work for us. Serves our community. They're on the SRA cruise. They didn't tell me. Am I the only one left out? What the hell? That's kind of rude.
They're ahead of the game.
Doug keeps telling me one more season and you're on the cruise, and I keep doing it. Like I didn't have to offer Ed anything. He just volunteered tonight. So I guess I shouldn't be complaining.
Sir Owns a Lot says Doug's probably grinding RuneScape.
Brew the degenerate.
Oh man.
Is he really Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Right on race day. Oh wow. Roby says we have to show up at Daytona with pitchforks. Cause a riot in Daytona. Yep.
Jason Allen across the line, first banker with a 38 flat, not too bad. Jacob Palmieri a bit lower, 37.6, good for P8 right now. And he drives straight into a wall. That is one way to pit really quickly.
Oh. Don't see that often in qualifying, or probably, who
Right.
knows? Yep. Whatever works.
Elvin Lau puts it up top, provisional pole. Where are our division leaders though right now? Where's Jared Troxclair? Where's Ian Wheeler? Where's CJ Meeks? Where are their laps? CJ, here they are.
Yeah, I
Fixing
just
P7.
saw Wheeler. He's seems to be struggling a little bit, but he gained about a 10th going into in sector 2, coming into sector 3. Up by 3/10.
Here's Eric Marecki. He's looking for pole, and he's about to have it. Got to not invalidate on this last corner, and this is such a tricky one. This braking zone is treacherous in the wet. You put 2 inches tire on that paint, nay 1 inch, and you will be spinning. Oh Lord, we sliding.
Yep.
But he does not, and he gets an okay exit, but not the best exit. And by 600ths, he's behind Kelvin. Just missing out.
Looks like we've got many takers for provisional pole, because quite a few drivers out there trying to get that pole position. And looks like a moment ago, Jason Allen went off or stopped for a second. He validated his lap.
Eric Marecki and CJ Meeks are within 3 thousandths of each other. That's crazy.
Wow.
This is going to be one nail biter of a race. These people are going to be at, if this is what their pace can be, they're going to be at each other's throats the whole time. CJ Meeks losing a lot of time there, losing the rear end early on in this lap in Sector 1. That's going to kill morale. Midfield, though, we're seeing a lot of improvement. Alex Krocek pulling out 3/10 out of this lap, coming into the last corner, into the last sector. Landon Dreves as well, though. Oh, his delta just plummeted. Like a yo-yo, it's going up and down and up. Now he's found 2/10. The field this tight, those tenths matter. Andrew Wilson finding 3. And it's going to be no improvement for Landon, but Wilson will jump up to P7. Krocek not far behind from P13 to P10. No improvements of note on the board now. Nobody had a particularly hot Sector 1. John Carbo finding some
Wow.
time at the end of Sector 1, though.
Wow was up about a tenth on his delta, but looks like he got into some traffic and lost it. But he'll have got at least one more lap.
Looks like massacre at the top of the leaderboards right now on timings. Everybody's in the red. John Archie on an invalid lap resetting right now. Nobody can find time except Guy Manperson right now at the end of Sector 1. On a couple tenths. Sniffing around P20 pace. Oh, and he's lost it. The moment... I'm sorry. The curse, it's real.
Oh,
He's lost
no.
4 tenths.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Tricky track. You push a little bit too hard and suddenly the car's behaving totally differently.
Yep.
So interesting watching the deltas on the on a wet track. Normally people will trend in like a steady direction one way or another, but it fluctuates so much above and below on a wet track.
Yeah.
Something you don't really see, driving other drivers, but having the deltas up and the real-time delta is kind of cool watching from the booth.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Meeks? Yeah, you got Meeks up. He looks if he can hold it.
Will be enough. He
He's
just
up
needs
out
a
of
bit.
10.
Just a little bit.
See
Got
if he
it.
can negotiate. We took a lot of curb there. He's gonna almost too wide, but losing a little bit down the straight. But he's that's something close. See how well he can hit this corner. Oh, he took too much curb.
Ooh.
Way too much curb.
Big curb moment.
With time ticking over, these will be the final laps for everybody. And
He's just
nobody
gonna throw it in as
improving.
hard as he can here.
That's it for him.
Yeah, he's practice pit entry.
And that's going to be it for our grid tonight. We'll be hitting the track shortly for the race. All right, chat. Now's the time you tell us who you think's going to win. Who's y'all's favorite livery? Got everybody out, that kind of thing.
Man, look at this
Oh,
split.
shit,
What do we got?
there's-
1.1 seconds from first to 31st.
My apologies. I cut too soon. There's still 2 people on track, but they are not improving. Be it. Thrones Lot says the weather wins. Yes, the house always wins. Oh, hi, welcome, new people. Definitely new.
Definitely new. For sure. Not been here for a while.
Oh, looks like no dry to wet drama in this one.
Nope, we'll have a clean race. Clean, wet race.
Yep. Hoping that happens tonight, but we shall see.
Thank you for the words of wisdom, Purple. He who crosses the line first wins. It's very true. True and true.
Very true indeed.
The rules are changing every time, but no one from drivers are changing their lines. So, and I think some honestly stupid.
Colorful liveries. These two almost look like a pair. Are these the same team? Conglomerate? Who is this? 7-Eleven Big Gulp? The Dunkin' Donuts BMW? These two look so good.
Yeah, they look really good. A lot of good liveries this season.
Every season.
Oh, yeah.
None the least of which is ours.
Yep.
Yeah, Audi is, I can say, quite faster than us here, so, and yeah, should do tough for me, but you never know, so until the end. Had to work quite a bit for it. I mean,
What is this dude waffling about?
the new car since this year, so we had to figure out a bit how to work with it.
Unbelievable.
Well, how to get it fast. And the Mercedes have been very strong all season. It's been not easy to beat them, but we did a few times, and I think
30 seconds to go, and we'll be rolling for our outlap.
to have these points, we had to work for it. So hopefully we can.
This is cigarettes. We allow tobacco sponsorships? Refs? Mods?
Fictitious tobacco.
Questions? Checking. We are checking.
It's the GTA brand. Okay, fictitious or not, it's tobacco, and I will not be having any part of advertising it. A blur on that, please.
Traditionally, they tend to come out on top of race 2, for which Raffaele qualifies. Key to their chances this weekend is going to be the pace of Timo Rollins' first qualifying session.
Oh yeah, that looks plenty wet to me. I think this looks wetter than it was in quali.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Her owns a lot says plus 40 kilograms for big tobacco, fair and just and accurate.
Yep.
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay, Meeks, our P3 finisher last week, starting in P3 tonight.
One Belgian have been amongst the standouts of what's been an ultra-competitive sprint car.
We have nice cars with us, the sun, nice track. We're having fun in the car, so yeah, we always
Anastasi looking real good tonight. In P14
Oh,
in the
yeah.
driver's standings, and he's starting P4. This is huge for him tonight.
+1 for Porsche, yet again.
Right. Jared Troxclair, our current driver championship leader, unsurprisingly, not too far away from P1. Josh Damiani, who did not finish week 2, looking pretty good this week. The P26 overall in the drivers' standings right now, but that might change tonight. And not far behind is his teammate Andrew Wilson, who besides did not start last week or 2 weeks ago, is having a pretty good season. He was P3 week 1. And our leaders rounding the final corner. Our formation lap is about to be complete.
Getting closer and closer and inches away to the start-finish line.
Oh, we have a car starting in the pit lane. What's this? The 746? Kirill Topol.
Give it all you got.
Look at the jump that that Josh Damiani in the McDonald's nearly got on the Porsche in front of him. And the Porsche slows in front of him and he gives him a little love tap.
Ooh,
Porsche gets control
that was-
again. Anastasi survives. But up front, Kelvin Lau just lost out to Eric Marecki. Stole the lead.
Ooh, that was really lucky with Matt Anastasi just nearly losing it. But luckily he took a hold of that Porsche and just made it stick.
That was a clean turn 1. I think everyone's still facing forward. Oh, looks like some contact.
Oh, Matt Anastasi, yes. He's getting eaten alive right now. I'm going to do a quick replay to see what happened.
Oh, I think he just got.
Yeah, I think we just
bumped
saw the
again
last
a little
frame of
bit.
him getting punted. Oh, he got hit by a McDonald's McLaren. That's what happened. He gets spun back around. And this is the
Left
point
the
we looked
door
again.
open slightly, yeah. Both McDonald's cars get around.
Who's this? Jason Allen is miles behind the back of the pack. He must have been victimized earlier. But the rest of the pack, the rest of the field is still 2x2. They haven't finished deciding who's going to get in front yet. Look at how much the field is spreading, though. 3 corners long now. They're nose to tail, and where they're not that, they're side to side.
Looks like CJ Meeks just totally cooked that final corner and just went right into the gravel. Oh, that's gonna definitely hurt.
Oh, yes, he did. He understeered.
Quite a bit of positions. Oh,
look at that. This is time. Oh, this is killer. And dirty tires, too. And a pack right behind you with overspeed. And with that, he falls back to P7. Going to be doing his best to stem the losses there.
Looks like we have 4 people who took the early pit.
Not very surprising. I would have ducked out of here, too, if I was in a situation like this last race. Fortunately, I had about a second of room in front of me, so it wasn't that chaotic.
Looks like Kish is going to come out first. Oh, nope. I lied. 720 Williams comes out, so he'll be the first car to pit so far. See if he can catch back up to the back of the pack.
Russell Allen, Jared Seckham side by side going in the middle of Sector 2. Russell Allen pointed up the inside, and the space is left for him. Now he's creeping up there. The room was given, but he doesn't get the best exit.
Oh, that was tight. He gave him some space. That corner's so hard to go too wide in there. You gotta trust the other person on time. They made it through.
What's this defender shark falling down the order? What happened?
Oh. Looks like he spun out at the final corner as well. Oh, no.
Oh, he's coming in hot, and yeah, he put the whole tires on there.
No.
Sorry, Shark, but you practically begged for it.
Oh.
And he is able to rejoin without incident.
Pretty good, pretty close battle up front. They were nose to tail going into turn 1. Spread out a little bit, but looks like Lau has a little bit of pace on Marecki right now.
Yeah, Marecki swiped P1, but has not been able to drive away with it. and Dunham trading spots at the end of Sector 1.
Yeah, it's definitely more wet. They're running fastest lap right now, mid 38. So even with the additional fuel load, they're still...
yeah, that doesn't account for that much slowdown.
No,
yeah.
about a second with a full tank. So definitely wet track.
Oh, Kelvin Lau elects to dive into the pits. Interesting. So he sees Eric in front of him and decides he's not going to pass him on track. He's going to dodge him entirely. Interesting. I wonder if he's done... Well, I guess that makes a lot of sense because you do a pit. If you do it early enough, everybody in front that you're not racing is well ahead of you, right? I guess it makes sense. See how it shakes up.
Yeah, it depends on how slow the back of the pack is, if you catch him or not.
It's all about consistency, especially in wet weather.
I know. I feel like that's a gamble, though. Pitting early. I feel like he's gonna catch up to the back of the pack and lose the time. But maybe he thought that was the only way to get around. We'll see.
Yeah, you typically don't show your hand this early unless you feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Wheeler yellow flag. What happened?
Oh. Speaking of wait a second. Yep, Wheeler. That was Wheeler. Oh, wait. Somebody Topala looks like he just went off too. By the looks of it, anyway.
Oh, just snapped. Topal's not far behind him. Final corner claims no victims this time. DJ Meek's having a rough start. He's lost 3 spots from his starting spot. Matt Anastasi's lost 1. Landon Dreves making out like a fiend right now. He started P15 and is up to P8.
Oof.
Fire Queso having a similar upswing.
Just tracking Lau in the pits. He's 33 seconds behind to the leader.
Got it.
So we'll have to keep an eye on that to see. My guess is everyone's just going to do a splash and dash, right? Are you guys thinking the same thing?
Oh, Bailey Kish is up the inside of Narasimhan. And he's through. Catch that move again. This is beautiful. A little bit faster. Got the inside. Nailed the apex. Door shut. Nice move.
And that's how you do it.
Or will Arjun strike back?
From last night, that seemed to be probably one of the best passing spots. Because the guy on the outside couldn't put the power down. So as long as you got a nose in, you had that corner and then that quick little left-hander to make the pass. Looks like Lau just put in fastest lap of the race, 38.2. So he's making time while he's got fresh air.
Very solid. Oh, Landon just took that curb and just had a little sliding moment. And now he's going side by side with Fire Queso. And oh, little argy bargy tap right there. Not ideal what Dreves would have liked, but just lost out on a position right there with Russell Allen right behind him. He's probably not too happy about what happened, but see where things shake for him as he almost goes into the inside, but oh, and actually makes it work side by side in a clean move. Oh, it's just as I say that, right in front, slams the door with Russell Allen and Fire Queso going side by side, but Queso just
we got a 3-way battle here now. Queso
Didn't
goes
have a
deep
good
again,
exit.
and Allen's up his inside,
Oh.
and there's about to be more. Here's Jared Seckham in the red BMW about to cash in on this too. Also, apologies, I've been muted for who knows how many minutes now. Please don't tell me, it'll just make me feel stupid.
It happens, no worries. Oh! What? John Carbo and Jared Seckham also side by side, but looks like Seckham just backs out of that.
And here's Brandon
wait.
Chan into the fray.
Oh,
He's way
things
up his
have got a lot
tailpipe.
excited.
Looking around the
Tries
outside.
on the outside. He's trying to make it stick,
That's a
but
tall
it's just
order.
not quite working in favor.
That would have been
Looking
incredible if he
nice.
did that.
Oh yeah, it would have. It's tough. It's really tough to overtake, especially in the wet in Valencia. It's just one of those tracks where it's like Mazzano, where you have to use the curb, but in this scenario where it's raining, it's quite sketchy. You can't really use the curbs. And Seckham goes into pit
So does Fire
quite
Queso.
early.
Meanwhile, up ahead, Andrew Wilson just got around Jared Troxclear. I want to definitely catch that. And it looks like it's because Jared went off to the slippery stuff. And yep, that's Troxclear up the inside. Or Wilson up the inside, excuse me.
Well, that was definitely an exciting moment for a second.
Oh, and Jared. Oh my goodness, Jared just gets collected.
Oh no!
Twice! He gets collected twice!
No!
What
Oh, you
happened?
hate to see it.
So he's exiting the pits. He follows. Oh no! Well, he follows the rules, but he loses it himself. Oh, that is tragic.
Oh. That pit lane exit is so sketchy in the way because you're just trying to keep in between the lines, and then all of a sudden there's a curb.
Yeah, I'd call it
And it's very
diabolical.
wet. Oh yeah. I was struggling on that pit lane exit.
I think did they change the rule for all the series for this race?
What do you mean?
Where you could actually straddle that pit exit. Oh, another
Yeah,
one.
you may dip two tires over the line. So
Yep.
final corner, Paulie Hartman, and I'm seeing even more yellow flags. Crochick piling up. I'm wondering if he got collected, but yep, he put the tire on the curb and you slip all around.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
we
no
just,
saving that at all. Didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
miss it.
Gerald Hopewell coming across the main straight. I'm wondering if he had a similar incident because he was yellow flagged as well.
So it looks like Lau is already caught in the back of the pack. He just passed Jeffries. So we'll see if that gap continues to shrink. It's holding steady at 33 seconds, so
He's holding steady.
hasn't gained or hasn't lost.
Might change soon though.
Yeah. Yeah, not even like just getting around traffic. The visibility changes so much when you're behind somebody that you just lose time just because you're not able to see very well.
We have another victim in the same spot we saw not too many laps ago.
Very unfortunate.
Turn 10 and 11, right? Brutal. Because you kind of have to brake over the first curb, and that is just so difficult to do.
Oh. As soon as you put the brakes right on the curb, oof, it's pretty well game over at that point. Can't really save it after that.
Brendan Chan into the pits. And look at this, Andrew Wilson is catching up to Eric Marecki pretty quickly. Less than a second between the two now. We have a fight for P1 on.
Ooh, that's always a good thing. Gotta have the spice.
Yeah, I was thinking Marecki had a bad lap last 38.9. Brought him back into the clutches. And that McLaren is good on tires too, so don't know too much about the Lambo, but
Landon Dreeb's getting around John Archie, but even more importantly, we got a pile up here, or not quite, just a couple victims. Defender Shark once again getting the short end of the straw. What happened here? Let's get the replay.
I just saw him yellow. I didn't even get to see what happened.
Oh, he lost it while trying to break over. Was that turn 10, right?
I believe that is turn 10. Oh, man. That is really unfortunate.
5, 6, 7. Excuse me.
Turn 7.
Oh, we got a 2x2. They're going 3 wide now.
Ooh! Spicy. Oh, with the Lakshmi going,
Yeah, on the curb, almost washing wide into Brandon Chan.
2 by door to door for a second nearly, but he just doesn't seem to make it stick there as he follows behind Brendan Chan once again.
Oh no!
Oh no no no!
Prime in person, lucky not to get collected, loses it on that last corner like we've seen so many times, and he rejoins with traffic at speed, and he is very, very lucky not to have been hit once by any of those 6 drivers.
That was the pure definition of luck. Wow.
With that, he's back here with Fredrickson, who had a rough start at the race. I think he had an incident on lap 1. Been bringing in the rear.
I don't even know where to look now. Like, there's just, like, heat on heat, like, at the back of the pack.
Man person just got Moffat. That move. And we keep seeing the same thing over and over again, just different cars. I've seen this one before. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Ian Wheeler into the pits. Elvin Lau is actually reeled in his gap to the leader by 3 seconds since we last checked. He's only 30.5 seconds behind now. He's really not paying too much for this traffic that he's got to get around. I wish I could have said the same last night.
I wish I did that last night. Totally avoided the undercut, but oh well.
Live and learn.
Yep, exactly.
This gaggle of liveryless cars is getting real close, real racy.
Ooh.
Oh, and the curse is real. They're into each other. They're like magnets.
Oh.
Don't need an instant replay for that. We saw front row seats, and that is inviting Ian Wheeler right into their business. All these drivers have pit. They are fighting for position. So there's going to be no quarter given.
I think that was the second time I saw Alex just not have a good time there for a second. Very unfortunate.
Nearly the same thing happening here between Wheeler and Krochik. Wheeler able to keep it out of his rear end, though. Where will he strike? This is such a sketchy part to look at. Let's look up the inside of anybody. This was turn 10 and 11 proper. And maybe the second most deadly part of the track, second only to the final corner.
T12. Oh, what a nightmare, especially with track limits.
Defender Shark losing another 2 spots to Palmieri and Manperson.
Valencia is definitely taking souls tonight, as it usually does in the wet, from what we keep seeing.
Oh, and our very own Andrew Anderson's off track in the end of Sector 1. What happened here?
Oh, no.
Oh, put it on the slippery stuff. Yeah, that's the problem when you do these intro videos, no pants. You get things too wet, it's too slippery, you can't handle it. Too sexy.
Yep.
Hero Topol into the wall. What happened to him? He's fighting off. Who is he fighting? I don't know, but he just looks like he understeers from braking too late, or did he get tapped off there? I couldn't quite tell. And he's still there. Hasn't moved.
Interesting. Oh, that looked like a moment for a second by Nixan. Kind of looked away, but that's what it looked like anyway.
It looks like Alex Krochik is about to get jumped by Nixan. Oh, no, he takes too much line. And he's going to collect the Audi, too.
No.
Bailey Kish doesn't get away from this one. He saw dollar signs in his eyes for a moment, and then he gets collected.
And there was another yellow somewhere. I don't know who it was, but...
Basin Allen making out with his trying to take the spot off both of them, but it's not over. Alex is going to fight back. And it looks like...
Good Lord. Oh.
Nara Simmons going to get in the action, too.
Almost a double side-by-side by the 4 of these cars. Oh. So,
Krochik is sent into the wall. We got yellow flags everywhere. We got to see this one more time from the helicam.
Wow.
Threw it in too deep and then tried to keep it in position.
Yeah.
That is just brutal. And he's still there trying to... Oh, no, excuse me.
I'll take a look at the lead. Wilson 1/10 away from Marecki. It's so difficult being that second car because you want to, you know you have pace on the leader and you want to make a move, but then, one wrong...
Clean.
Yeah, right. One wrong step, though, either get into him or get on the curb.
Hatch is saying sand cursed. I wouldn't say that. It's not cursed. It's unlucky. And this Porsche, Tokyo drifting around there for a moment. You hear the music in the background for a moment?
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. Tokyo drifting there for Drebase. As per usual, what we've seen in Season 7. I remember that. I think it was Season 7 anyway.
So, not to bring up the tobacco sponsor again, but that car is now 29 seconds behind. So, if the leaders start fighting here, it's going to open up the door for Kevin.
Oh, yeah, and look at this. The door is open. Look at all this clear air in front of him.
Yeah.
This is perfect. This is exactly what he wants to see. He is clapping his hands right now. Him and Brandon Chan.
That's like I always found it so hard to... I don't know an easy way in ACC to show you your gap to the leader where that's not relative. And so it's always like you never quite know how far back you really are,
right?
Until the other person hits. So
the coach, Michael Jeffries, just losing 2 spots to Damiani and Andrew Anderson. Not having a Baja blast of a time.
If you look at Dravis and Archie are going at it, piece 7 and 8.
Yeah, he's right on the back end, and Brian Anderson taking the curb.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
on the outside, which gives the position off to
Let's
Drebase.
replay that move. I think I might have been too late. No, I'm not. Look at that overspeed in the switchback.
That was good. The Lambo defended the inside, and the Porsche just took the preferred line around and got a good exit.
Well done.
Very well done, indeed. Well, DePaul's still chilling there by the looks of it.
Yeah, I don't understand why the tow trucks haven't gotten him yet.
Yeah, I don't think they want to get wet, maybe?
That
Bring
makes
that
sense.
man a lawn chair and an umbrella.
Taking their time.
Guy Man-Person reeled in Palmieri. Less than half a second between the two now. The fight is on. John Carbo into the pits up ahead. Oh, and is he deep? Palmieri is deep. The lane is open, but he gets a good enough exit soon enough and he's away again. He was sweating right there, I could tell. Oh, and does he go deep again? Not quite. But he's still under threat.
Yep, Guy Man-Person is just 4/10 right behind him. Just itching to get by.
Well, doesn't hit his apex, and that Audi is
flipping the curve. Yep.
Gonna beat him to
Much
the corner.
better exit. Yeah, me sticks it right there. Nicely done on the exit. Oh, they both go into the curb. Oh, little Cole Brown there for Palmieri.
Oh, it looks like the tow trucks finally got Topol off.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, probably just got their umbrellas and bundled up for the wet. Getting the tow truck. Carried Topol out of there.
We might have a five-way fight developing soon between about P23 back. Joel Moffat's all over Defender Shark. Oh, and Defender Shark goes super deep into the penultimate corner. And Joel's going to go around the outside. So is Fredrickson, but I don't think Fredrickson's going to beat him there.
Oh, throws it in.
Sticking to the inside with and
it works.
Shark
Fredrickson cannot get around him.
lanes it. Solid work there by Shark. Comic Racing. That's where it's at.
Looks like Anderson hit the pit.
Yes, new fastest lap for Kelvin. His last lap was a 37.78. He's going faster. Nobody can stop him. This gap now is 28 seconds to the leader. So I think he's pretty much on lock for pole right now. He won.
Yeah, I think pit delta is around 30 seconds, I think. 30 to 33, somewhere in there. Time to clear track.
Fredrickson going wide there at the start of Sector 2, and now he's got Smith all over him. And he's still going wide, scrambling to keep it on track because the meters have gotten heavier, the rain. I haven't been paying attention to the forecast.
Yeah, neither have I.
Looks consistent. Pretty
Yeah.
consistent.
The coach, Michael Jeffries, into the pit. One of our leaders into the pit, CJ Meeks. Good to see how far behind Kelvin Lau he comes out. He'd be rolling momentarily. And why is he stopped so long? Did he get repairs? What's going on here?
He forgot the unchecked tires.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not a
That
good
eternity.
thing. Oh, no.
Fuck.
That's a lot of time lost right there.
Wonder how many people watched the D1 race last night and thought maybe taking tires would be the strategy, not realizing the dry start of the race sort of influenced how well that actually worked.
Yep. And CJ Meeks leads the pits P18 at yeah, that's not great. Lost a lot of positions for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was 33 second stop, so definitely tires.
We'll make that one more. P19. Narasimhan gets them. Bailey Kish might be up next. Yes, he is up the inside of him. Oh, what is that? Turn one? I'm not going to count. But meanwhile, Palmieri in the same sector is off. Too much happening right now. Oh, is he about to rejoin in traffic? There's more coming. Go, 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 go.
Ooh.
That was not an epic slide. Take that back. Not poggers. The fight up front has remained relatively calm. Wilson has just been remaining in the rearview mirrors of Marecki. Always waiting, always watching. You're ready to snap up that pole if Marecki makes a single mistake. Oh, what's this, Beaks? Into the pits? Again?
Yeah.
No.
What? Oh,
no. Don't tell me he did everything but the fuel required. Or did he put on the wrong tires? That must have been what happened. He might have had the dry strategy selected. Oh my gosh. It's a disaster.
Makes sense. If he has an accident, maybe if he did it by accident, maybe that could be the dries, because I think it automatically puts the dries on even though it's raining.
That is
Probably
a massive
what happened.
F.
That is extremely unfortunate.
One of our fastest drivers with some of our worst luck this season, at least in this division. Oh, Palmieri is off, and Seckham and Williams go through. I understeered out of this corner and outbroke myself into it so many times. It's such a simple corner, but turn 2 was just kicking my ass last night.
Yeah. Turn 12 was just, oof.
One of the
for
worst.
me. Oh, yeah. Even the final corner, too. Like, I was on the brake. Yeah. I think you saw me because you were, like, behind me. I was, like, on the brakes a little bit earlier because I just did not want to risk, like, going deep and then sliding on that red runoff.
I was pretty conservative in that corner, too. And I was, sometimes I was tighter, further away from the outside curb than you were because I was just terrified of it.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, yeah, I'm not risking anything. Like what I've been seeing with the spinouts. No, thank you.
Get the time by staying on track, not by eking out a 10th treacherous corner.
Exactly.
This 5-way fight in the mid-pack might get company if Krochik starts going any faster. Last lap was not going to make that happen. But Nick Sand's going faster. By quite a bit over Smith last lap. Keeps that up. He's going to get something done here. He's looking for it in the last corner. He's very brave to do that. And he pins it. He must have sized him up last lap and figured out he can do it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was solid. That was really solid. Very well done by Nick Sand with that beautiful inside overtake.
If I were Wilson here, I would certainly consider pitting. He's definitely got pace, but he's just been sitting behind Marecki here for the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Catching this replay for a moment of Wheeler getting the better of Queso.
Oh.
Fredrickson going quite deep there. He's done that a couple laps in a row now.
He's been lucky, but he may not be lucky for too long if he keeps doing that, going a little wide.
Yeah, Nick Sand might press the issue. Palmieri into the grass at the start of Sector 2.
Oh.
Still not gotten on track. Now's the time. He's got a window, and he does.
Trotz Claire's joining the battle for the front too. Now there's 3 cars within a second and a half.
Oh yes, there is. He's been catching up by half a second last lap. His best is comparable to Wilson, but Wilson can't do his best if he's following somebody.
Yeah.
And Kelvin Lau has pushed that gap to the leader down to 26 seconds. I think he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, I think that's within range. If he gains a little bit more time, he's definitely got it in the bag.
A request to ride on board with the number 14 Audi, Bailey Kish for Ghost Rider Racing Bindi Bros. I will allow it. Welcome to the chat, Lord Wes. Trying to catch up to Lakshmi. Their last laps were comparable, and in fact his best lap is 0.3 faster than Narasimhan. Maybe you can reel him in. Oh, quite bumpy there. Turning into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-way fight going on now. Less than a second between these cars, led by Joel Moffitt.
They're all holding fairly steady, but not much action going on. But We'll see what the final 19 minutes ahead. You never know if somebody cracks it.
Like Williams just got second in the last corner. Saw that in the background. It's getting racy here. Defender Shark sees the inside. He tries to take it. Moffat closes the door on him, though, nearly pit maneuvering himself, but they get away with it.
Yeah, he was showing his teeth for a second behind Moffat, but just wasn't the type of entry in mind, possibly.
The holding formation. Front of the grid, Troxclair still maintaining just about a second behind Wilson.
Yeah, I've been watching him. He fell back about a second and a half, but it's starting to work his way back up. And front two are still just running nose to tail.
Oh, Krochik gets his nose up the inside of Smith. Leaves the space, but it's not a good enough exit for Krochik. And the coach in the middle of Sector 2 is in the grass again. What happened here?
Man, Wilson almost looped it out of the last corner.
Oh,
got
wait.
on the outside curb and
Who just went? Somebody just went off. Oh, it was Fredrickson. He went off in the runoff.
It's replay right
And
now.
looks like he overtook Defender Shark, but then he lost it because I believe. Oh no, wait. Excuse me. He was in front of Nick Sand. They didn't get in that position. Yeah, he just cooked down that runoff.
Struggled to get back on track, costing him more time. And Ian Wheeler's yellow flag too.
Oh no.
He's one of our top 5 drivers, I think, this race.
Yeah. He's been putting on quite the show lately.
Good speed through turn 10, I think.
Ooh. Oh, it looks like car number 350 has a track drive-through for track limits. I feel that one. The absolute pain.
Oh, Paulie Hartman on the first turn. Looks like he put it on the wet stuff and he got spun around. Fortunately, he doesn't have a lot of traffic eating him up right now, so he can get going again. That's a lot of time. We have just 15 minutes left to go in this race. I imagine most of these drivers are going to be thinking that haven't pit yet are going to be thinking about getting it done now while it's convenient. If it is convenient. Tick-tock. We're about to see how the dice are going to land.
Yeah.
Russell Allen into the pits. Landon Dreves into the pits.
Now the cavalry has showed up into the pits. Some of them. Ooh, the Fender Shark almost thinking about doing a little dive bomb there, trying to get that position on the outside, but
oh, and Joel's real slow on the outside, taking a very different line than Defender wanted, but nowhere for Defender to go up the inside. He was too late into there.
48 track limits.
48. Oh, 2 laps remaining.
Wally, no.
I feel your pain.
Russell Allen yellow flagged on the exit of turn 1. It looks like he did the same thing Paulie did a lap ago.
Ooh.
Or Fredrickson, more accurately. He didn't spin this time.
Patches saying offensive shark. Yep,
Oh,
he's putting on quite the show, trying to get an overtake done by attacking.
Wilson and Marecki side by side into one.
Oh, there's a 10th between them.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh.
Has anybody been keeping count of how many wrecks we've had so far?
I ran out of fingers.
No, yeah. Probably about, give or take, maybe about
You gotta
10.
be in the teens.
Yeah, definitely double digits. Way in the double digits.
So I've been watching this battle for a while. Wilson is phenomenal in the last corner. He gained so much on Marecki, so we just got to keep it close.
Oh, that was a close move by Defender Shark, just going on the outside, but wasn't enough to get the power down. As Mofat just still
Come on, push,
made it
push!
stick.
No! Almost.
Push, push. Yeah, he was close. He was so close. Very clean racing, though. Very clean. Well done. Ooh, Nick Sand just breathing down the back of Defender Shark's neck.
Oh, once again.
And now, defending Shark.
Holly Hartman just got tapped by, was that Lakshmi? No, who was that?
Rox Claire in the pits. Someone decided to do something different up front there.
Intense battles! Oh, little trading going on between Shark and Nick Sand.
Prochik and Smith trading spots too, but
lead.
Sand and Smith aren't done. Or Shark, that is. But, oh, did Wilson just take the lead? We got to see the replay of this.
Yep. Marecki
is
got a
turn
little wide
one.
on the exit of one. Marecki kept it tidy.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing he could have done.
Wilson kept it tidy, yep.
Yeah, Wilson had the inside by the time Marecki even got back on track. Well done. Told you he was waiting in the wings, ready to strike.
Yep. It's all patience. Oh, Nick Sand had a break? Breaks? Question mark?
See what happened.
He definitely lost quite a few positions as Smith just takes a little kiss to the runoff and just lost it out. But now he's side by side with Fredrickson, but he loses it also to Fredrickson. Wow.
This is crazy.
Spicy. Spicy, spicy.
Oh, Kish and Narasimhan are side by side again. Kish could have beat him to the next corner. There's too much happening right now.
Oh, yeah. All at once.
Marecki
Wet
in the
racing,
pit.
everybody.
So that'll give us the gauge. Let's see, where did Troxler come out? He is 10 seconds behind Kelvin.
Oh, number 5, drive through for track limits. Oh, another soul being taken for track limits.
Not the coach.
No. Oh, I feel that, coach. I feel the pain of track limits.
And Eric Marecki leaves the pits about 12 seconds behind our race leader now, Kelvin Lau. And he's got a very racy McLaren right behind him. It's Colin Dunham, who is not pit yet, so I imagine that he's going to choose to pit now, because no point trying to drive through Kelvin. Garrett, excuse me. And this is for position. Right, Anastasi into the pits, letting Brian Anderson through. The beat up hood on Jared Seckham's BMW. But Sean Williams, where? He's on the inside of the exit at turn 1. Fights. Bailey Kish and Nara Simmons still going at it. Less than a second between them and Guy Manperson reeling him in. Slowly. Matt Anasazi just tumbled through the order a bit. He just lost 4 spots. Coming behind Troxclair now.
Ooh.
Oh, Williams yellow flagged. Middle of sector 2.
Oh no.
Track just keeps claiming souls. I told you, we're in the teens by now for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I should have kept track with the drive-through limit. Oh wait, I don't know who did, but another driver got a drive-through. Unfortunately. Do you remember how many drive-throughs anyone got in D4?
I do not recall. No.
I don't think anyone did except for me.
Damn.
Unfortunately. Oh, what's this?
What's this?
What's this? What's this?
There's wet stuff in the air.
Okay. I think Dravy's got past Jason Allen.
Good.
Oh. Very clean.
That is Michael Jeffries. They're getting around the blue flag. Brutal race for him tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Patches is saying that the community cursed Defender Shark. I don't think that's true. Don't put that evil on the community. They're not voodoo.
Yeah.
The commentators are.
Voodoo free. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We dish out the curses around here.
We do the cursing. Not so much the drivers.
Oh yeah, they cursed the coach? How? Give me very specific instructions. Alex Krochik's about to curse Moffitt, or maybe the other way around.
Whoa.
But Moffitt has shown the wide line, and yeah, Krochik sweeps around him, and now Defender Shark is going to try and follow through on the inside, though.
Little bit of bumpage going on there, and now Nick Sand is looking at the rear end of Moffitt's 296.
Oh man, Wilson, stop and go.
Oh no.
No. Oh, that's a stop and go, but oh, that's unfortunate. All right, chat. How many drive-throughs did we see tonight? If anyone can remember.
Oh, he came out real good. He was 5 seconds ahead of Marecki too. Had a good pit stop. Well, probably why he got a stop and go.
Speed. Oh, wait.
That's speed.
Moffat? Oh, Moffat just let Sand go by. But guess he
Look
had
at this.
much
So close. Landon just swept around the outside of Queso. Not 2 inches between the front and rear bumpers on the apex of turn 1. That was very brave. Very confident move from Dreves.
Wow.
He kind of dared Queso to ruin it.
Push, push, push.
Cheese Eater says we've had 4 drive-throughs.
Still a decent number, nonetheless.
Oh, Ian Wheeler
Four
getting
souls
up the inside of Allen into, what is that, turn 6 and 7? Very nice move from him. Made it smooth. Ollie Hartman into the pits again. Telling me you have not served your 1 liter of fuel yet? With all that damage? Colin Dunham into the pits. Wilson as well. And with 2 minutes left in the pit window, that leaves Brian Anderson last to pit, and he's only got 12 seconds over Kelvin. So, dare I say it, looking at a race winner right now, all alone.
Those curbs are mighty wet.
True, it's true. I might be jinxing them right now.
Oh yeah.
And Defender Shark is around like a Beyblade in the into sector 3. What happened? Is that Smith he has behind him? No, Smith's in a... Oh my goodness, they both go rather deep.
Oh.
But that Lambo goes
help.
too deep. Spins right around. He's got to be furious this race. It's been something of a disaster. And what is this going to be into the pits just for repairs for 2 minutes? He probably... Oh yeah, he probably has a wheel out of alignment. It's that bad.
Yeah, that hood looks pretty pushed out.
Hatcher says that's on me. That's not my fault. I didn't do anything on purpose.
No such thing.
I would never do anything to my conglomerate teammates.
Ooh, Draby's really looking up on the inside of Brendan Chan. Got a little squiggly for a second through T12, but oh.
Anderson coming out of the pits had P5 and got on the red stuff.
Anderson,
the wrong
no!
way, coming out of 1. Yep.
Lucky there's nobody coming along to collect him right now.
Oh, there was already 1.
Oh.
Oh, he had such a good run going too.
Well, Landon side by side, he's got the inside.
Yep, he's got
Gonna
it.
make it.
All secured.
The window is now closed.
Oh, he's just on the runoff.
Not able to get along to the left and close the door, but Chan does not send it anyway.
Woohoo! Made it stick anyway. Solid.
We have 30 seconds left. I believe we're going to be on our last lap momentarily. Calvin Lau about to cross the line.
Yep. Coming down the start of the front stretch.
He's got a commanding lead over Eric Marecki, who has a
15 seconds.
very short lead over Troxclair.
Give it a final push.
Our closest fight right now is still Brandon Chan and Fire Queso trying to catch up to Dreebs for P9.
Oh man, Wilson fell all the way back to P19 with that drive. Stop and go.
We are on a final lap now, and we are down just to this one battle. The only people within a second of each other, other than Anderson and Palmieri. I think the drivers look tired. Nobody's sitting on each other anymore. I think they just want to be done with it.
Yeah. Just trying to survive through the wet at this point. Or, I mean, maybe many of them are on their final warning.
Possible.
That's definitely very possible. Yep.
And on the final corner, here he comes, Kelvin Lau, our race winner, overall and for division.
Leader has finished the race.
Ooh.
Ultimate
Very
corner
solid
now,
race
Eric
by
Marecki.
Kelvin.
Just a second lead over Jared Troxclair. Usual suspects. Anastasi not too far behind, leading Josh Damiani for P4 and 5. John Archie in P6. And Michael Jeffries yellow flagged. Rolling again.
Oh.
John Carbo for P... Wait, was it? Oh, it was P8, 7. Looks like P8. Landon Drees P9 and Brandon Chan P10. And we got the celebratory spin outs in style. Ghost Rider Racing. Nailed it, bud.
Can't leave out the style. Gotta always have a good drifty ending.
Race isn't over yet, though. Carl Fredrickson on the last corner. Oh, he was 3/10 behind Joel, 2/10 by the time they hit the line. He got a better exit, but not enough to beat him to the line. And that will conclude our race this evening. Give us a moment. We will hunt down these drivers and drag them in. And once again, our overall and gold results for Kelvin Lau for P1, Eric Marecki P2, and Jared Troxclair in P3. And for the silver results, it's Anastasi first place, Damiani in second, and Brian Anderson in third. We hunt them down and get them in here. Let's talk to them. I see Kelvin Lau. Shall we start with the race winner, or do we want to save him for last?
I think we should start with them first.
Kelvin Lau, welcome to the booth, man. Congratulations on your race win. It looked like you had it buttoned up pretty early on. You want to tell us about how it felt from your perspective?
Hey, Jess. Yeah, no, it felt great, man. Great race. I don't know how the race started, but I think Eric took the lead before I even hit turn 1. And when I stuck behind him, I thought I had more pace heading into some of the corners. So I took a bold strategy and went for the undercut in like the third lap or something.
Definitely worked for you. You were pulling out time on them pretty much every lap, and you had very little traffic that mostly got out of your way, and then you had a lot of clear air. So pretty good call.
I had a lot of luck. Let's just say that, and congrats to Eric and Jared as well for P2 and 3.
Not too shabby on their part, but yeah, we take luck. Luck is valid.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, in a wet race, I think luck is a huge thing, and a lot of times the cars just kind of parted the seas for me, so I got very lucky with that. I was barely held up at any point, even when they were not a lapped car, so yeah, very lucky for that.
Glad to hear. Anybody you want to shout out?
Oh, my teammate, Brandon, P10 for him, so super happy for him. He might not even have made the race, but congrats to him and the rest of the Madhouse guys.
Good job, Chan. And before I let you go, how are you feeling about next week?
I actually have no idea where we're racing next week. Oh,
it's Brands Hatch.
Last time, no, I had a horrible. Last time was like season 6 at Brands Hatch, and that was a really rough race. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys.
I unfortunately don't
Thank you guys
have
for hosting as always.
Oh no, it's my pleasure, man. Oh, and it looks like I do. We have the results now on the. You've rocketed up to P4 now. Coming back from did not start last week, and now you're P4 in the driver standings. Good job, man.
There's some really good drivers at the top of the division, so I expect the competition to only get stiffer at the end.
Stiffer, 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 stiffer. Very stiff. All right, we'll
Yeah.
let you go, man. Thanks.
Thanks as always. Take care.
Up next. Who do we have,
Eric
Marecki?
Marecki, I see him in the chat.
Perfect. Let's get him in here.
You want to pull him up here? All right.
Eric, welcome to the booth, man. Congrats on the P2. How you feeling?
Thanks. Well, that was really rough on my end. I felt like I was holding back a whole ton of people. Yeah,
not.
expecting second. I was thinking maybe top 10, but definitely wasn't expecting second.
Be the pattern for you, or at least you're starting a pattern. Race 1 and 3, not too great. Race 2 and 4, you finished second. What is it with you and even numbers, man?
I guess if you're not second, you're last. I guess I think that's how the saying goes. It seems like how it's been working out.
Were you
It's like
expecting the
first to
strong
last.
position? Did you practice a lot?
No, because I feel like the wet weather is so hard to practice for because every time you log onto the server, it's different. So I just kind of
Yeah.
figured I would wing it as best as possible.
Well, it worked out for you. You must have some experience of the wet. Come away this high on the leaderboard against a caliber driver.
Yeah, who finished first? Was it Lau?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how he got so far ahead passing everybody, but man, congrats to him. That was a drive.
And the start's kind of blind for him.
Yeah, what were you thinking when he pit? Did you think he was going to get caught in traffic, or did you know the delta to him throughout the race, or?
Well, I pulled up, I tabbed to the leaderboard and I saw where he came out, and I was just like, that's probably not going to work. And then I kept seeing him pass cars. I don't know if he was making passes or they were pitting. And then he caught up to Colin, and I was just like, oh man, he's 10 seconds ahead of me by the time I pit. But man, he sure had pace.
Yeah, it looked really bad when he pit because there was so much traffic in front of him. But like you said, they kind of just dissipated at the perfect time.
Yeah, well, congrats to him.
And congrats to you.
Well, I did. It was rough. I'm sweating. I couldn't see half the time. I don't know if you guys ever get that glitch where the wipers don't work all the time.
No.
No,
No, I haven't either.
it's like you can't see out the left side. It's like the left half of the windshield starts not working. So I just had to keep shutting the wipers off and changing the view to reset it, and it would, work for 5 laps.
Horrible.
And then happen again.
Wow.
But luckily, it wasn't too bad, but it was annoying.
Well, good job pushing through that obstacle. Congrats on P2, and best of luck to you next week. I hope you break the pattern of hot, cold, hot, cold.
Oh yeah, Brands Hatch, that's a fun one. So, yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
See you there. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's get our current driver championship leader, Jared Troxclair, in here. Can we find him? I found him.
He's in the chat.
Jared, welcome to the booth. Congratulations on the P3, and you have, it looks like, held on to your P1 in the driver standings. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, I was a bit, I had a feeling I was going to be one of the faster people tonight, so it was nice to actually see it to the end.
Were you expecting a pretty strong result tonight?
Yeah. Given on the practice race Monday, granted the wet race only lasted for qualifying, I had a relatively good qualifying pace, and so I knew if I could just stay clean, stay focused during the race, then it should translate fairly well, which it did. There was a little bit of hiccups here and there. I accidentally broke on the paint in T1, and so from then on during the race I just took a very cautious entrance into the corner.
Yeah, a recovered half snap is certainly a way to lose some morale and feel a little jolted.
Yeah, I definitely saw God in that moment, and then from then on I was I was just gonna play safe through turn 1.
You run into any other obstacles through your race?
Not really. I mean, we had lap traffic, of course, near I think it was 18 minutes left. Me, Eric, and Andrew, came up behind a couple lap traffic guys, and we weren't really catching them at the right spots. So I decided to throw it into the pits, and then from then on, I had a little hiccup on my outlap, and then me and Mareki were side by side going in, or from him coming out of the pits later. It was pretty fun, but other than that, I mean, it was relatively quiet, just trying to stay focused on my own race.
Well, it worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Putting nose to the grindstone for next week for brands.
I enjoy brands. I think I'll probably put a lot of practice into it. It's been a while since I've raced it on ACC, so it'll be fun to get back to it.
All right. And before I let you go, anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my teammate John. He finally was able to realize his qualifying pace, how it translated into the race, which was really nice. He was a bit unlucky on his first 2 races. Went on a trip to Europe, came back, only really had, like he said, I think he had an hour of practice. Came in, showed up, got a P8, which is really, really, really good for
Awesome.
only 1 lap or 1 hour
Wow.
of wet racing.
That's
Big swing.
incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty proud of him.
All right. Well, congrats to you both. Thanks for putting on a good race for us. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for commentating this.
Our pleasure. See you then.
See ya.
All right. And why don't we get our silver winner in here, Matt Anastasi?
Yep, he is in the chat.
Hey, Matt. Welcome to the booth. Congratulations on the silver win. You want to tell us about your race from your POV?
Can you hear me first of all?
Yes, we can.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
I got a new mic set up, so yeah, it was scary and I sweat a lot, and I'm happy with P4.
I can empathize. You running into any obstacles in your race? Tell us about it.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I had 20 different setups. I didn't know what to expect. Lap 1 was pretty nuts. I got hit, I think, 3 times through the first couple of corners.
Ouch.
Picked up a little bit of damage. But my pace was good, man. My tires, I was happy my tires were in the range they needed to be. And I just tried to keep it clean and consistent. And I was really lucky with clean track ahead of me for most of the race, too. Once Josh Damiani took his pit, I just knew how to be really consistent and come out in front of him. And yeah, it worked out, man. It feels good. It's been a while since I finished up high on the grid like this.
Excellent. Glad to hear it, man.
Yeah.
Are you practicing a lot for next week? And did you practice a lot for this one?
Dude, and D2, I have to practice more than I like to, but
sweaty up there, man.
I hate it. I love it and I hate it at the same time. It's great.
Good, because the fruit of all that practice gets reflected on race night. We get way better on track action. Worth showing up for every week.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it back.
All right. Well, before we let you go, you want to shout anybody out?
Shout out to my brother Johnny Air in D3. I don't know how he did in his race, but I'll be talking to him after this. But yeah, shout out to Johnny.
Speaking of D3, that was also broadcasted. So if y'all want to see that, go head over to our YouTube channel, see D3 and D6. All right, Matt, we'll let you go. Congratulations again and good luck next week.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.
You know who else we appreciate? Our SRA sponsors and title sponsors, of course.
Yeah.
And Documize, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documize.com to learn more today. And from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. And Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. And To Go Setups, premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link on our Discord to take your drive to the next level. And with that, we are done tonight. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks to our drivers for putting on a great show. Thanks for joining me in the booth, Selena, Ed Kerstetter. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Yep, thanks.